So the topic of our talk today was freedom from pain and the Supreme Mother's action in giving us access to this freedom. What really gives us pain? We think it's our interactions with people, and the more invested we are in people, the more pain sometimes we get in our interactions with them. So how do we liberate ourselves from this pain? Sri Aurobindo says that inside us, behind the trembling ray that the surface being is, we have a presence, the Mother's presence within us, vast, calm, immutably peaceful. And the more we draw within and learn to live from this presence, the more immune we are to the pain life sends us. When our identity is with the changing surface being we are outside, that is a very fragile, easily hurt identity. When our identity is, I'm so-and-so's mother, then if that daughter or son behaves in ways that don't make us proud or hurt us, that identity is threatened and we are pained. But Sri Aurobindo gives us such a beautiful thing to identify with. He tells us, in all doubt and depression say, I belong to the divine, I cannot fail. I am a child of immortality chosen by Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. This is such a beautiful identity. I have but to be true to myself and to them. The victory is sure. So the more we are identified as being a child of immortality, called by the Mother and Sri Aurobindo, because if we are reaching out to them, it's because they have called us first. If that is our identity, rather than the changing identities in our outer life, then that identity is not easily wounded. Whenever we are hurt in our interactions, it's beautiful to remember that every person I'm interacting with is actually the Mother wearing a mask. It's the Mother's will in every person that makes the person behave that way with me. Then why would the Mother make the person behave rudely with me? To bring out what's inside, to change that reactivity in me. So whenever I'm hurt, instead of trying to prove the person wrong, instead of fighting the person, let me go within. Let me feel the Mother's presence, and her presence is a special grace. Sri Aurobindo says that her form in her body, if we concentrate on it in our heart, it's an opportunity of constant grace. And when we evoke that grace, often different perspectives will come out from within us, and we'll see the reason behind the pain that person gives us. And when we see the reason behind the pain, we don't suffer anymore. If ignorance caused the suffering, Sri Aurobindo says, wherever there is ignorance, there suffering too must come. Knowledge, truth sets us free of the suffering.